I know I haven't been around much lately, but I'm back to answer a few questions about how to make a shaped card in Silhouette and Cricut. I'm going to show Cricut first because that's the one I know the best, but we will do one in Silhouette as well. The one thing you have to remember when we're talking about some of the actions we take, they can be called something else in different softwares. I may mention which ones more closely later. So let's pick an oval card right here. I picked a shape and I only need the one shape. Now, I do want it to be about 4 inches wide, and I took the lock off at the top so I could do this 5.25 inches tall. Oops, sorry, 5.25 inches tall. Okay, here's our color. Now I'm going to change the color. I'm going to lock that because I want the rest of the ovals to be exactly the same. I'm going to change this to light blue, and I'm going to make another one and another one. So I've got 3 ovals, the exact same size, the exact same shape. This one here is going to be our card front. So let's just make that a different color. So right there's the other color. These two are the same. These are going to be our card pages. So the first thing I want to do is make sure they're even at the top. There's a reason for this. I don't want to take anything off the top and the bottom that it isn't in the exact place on these two shapes. So I'm going to hit align top. Now, they're exactly aligned at the top now. I don't have to worry about them moving unless I move them. And I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to pick a rectangle. Now, the rectangle, and this is a move that you make in Cricut or Silhouette, is just a shape that's going to cut off the top and the bottom evenly so that that can be where the card bends. Now, because in both softwares, I believe, you can only take the one shape from the one shape. You can't do them both at once. You would need to have another shape. So I'm going to hit duplicate. And this one here, I'm going to line up with the one that's there. I'm going to make sure they're exactly the same. I'm going to align to the bottom. There we go. Now they're the exact same shape. I'm going to change the color of the top one. And I'm going to just click on the top one and make it red. Okay. Now the reason I did that is because I need to know where they are. And you'll notice I have my layers open over here. I'm going to pick the red one first, and I'm going to come down here and pick one of the blue ones. Okay. Now if I hit slice, or in Silhouette, it might say subtract top from bottom. And you make sure the piece you want to take away from your main piece is on the top of it, arranged in the top. And you'll see it's at the top here. If they're in that order, you know, this one's on the bottom, this one's on the top. And I'm going to hit slice. Now, when I hit slice, it moves all of those pieces up to the top and everything else moved down to the bottom. So I'm going to take this red away. I'm going to take this red away, and I'm going to take away that part of the blue. Now, I don't need these anymore, but I want to show you what happens. So we know it came off of this one. So now I want to select the gray, dark gray bar and the other blue and do the same thing, slice. And so I'll take this way, and this way. And you'll notice they're sliced at exactly the same point. I'm going to take these pieces away because we don't need them anymore. And then I'm going to select this one and I'm going to rotate it so that it's laying on its side like that. And this one here, because I rotated it 90 degrees, I'm going to go -90. That makes it go the other way. So these two are now facing each other. Now, they've been moved around, so I don't know if they're exactly in the same spot. You'll see that they're not. So you want to do align top. Now they're exactly in the same spot, and I am on my desktop, so I have the arrow keys. And I'm just going to take my arrow key and touch it to the other one. And that looks pretty good. And if we zoom in, you can see it's not separated, it's laying right against each other. And if I select both of those and hit combine, in Cricut, it'll say unite, and some it'll say weld. There it says weld, but these are the actual actions. So we're going to hit unite and see it's together there now. Now, the only other thing I need to make this a card is a score line. So I'm going to hit shapes over here, and right here I have a score line. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to close this so you can see better. I'm going to line it perfectly up in the middle there. You can see it laying right in the crease of the fold. There we go. Let's make sure that looks good. And it does. Now, here's the deal. If I just leave it like this right now, and you go to cut it, the score line is going to have its own page because it's not attached to anything. It's just laying there. So you need to select both of them, and all of that's selected, and come down here and hit attach. Now those will cut and score at the same time in the exact place that you've attached them at. Now I'm going to back up, and I'm going to rotate this back 90 degrees. And you'll notice there's the card that folds, and here's the card front. I'm going to arrange that so it brings it to the front. And you can line that up with your card front now. You could also make this a little bigger if you wanted to, so that it stuck out around the edges. You could have doily like soft, but that is exactly how you make a shape card. Whether it is an oval or a shape of some sort, a heart, or it's shaped for the flowers that you made. So that's it. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Thank you for watching.